Hello, Soul Tribers. How are you? I want to do this message about kind of what to expect this week, what to look out for this week, or what is going on. So, if it's your first time, welcome, returning Soul Tribers, new Soul Tribers. Thank you for your love. Thank you for liking, for subscribing, Soul Tribers. Leaving a comment. I love hearing from you as well and hitting that hype button. However, you can support the growth of the platform here. It's greatly appreciated. Even, so that others too can be inspired and the message may be able to reach somebody to give them hope as well. So, if you're seeing this week number 222, for some of you, you're in alignment, connections, friendship. Maybe you have been seeing this number. For a lot of you, look out for that. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy, Soul Tribers. It says your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. So you're in alignment right now. You're in your purpose. You're tapped in. So at this time, moving forward, you may be asking this week or right now, how do you move towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Do what you love to do, what lights you up. Again, when you're in your purpose, you won't feel as if you're working, right? You won't be stressed and bogged down. So for a lot of you, you could have wrapped up a karmic cycle, and now it's like, okay, God, what's next? It's like I'm getting it kind of like you're so used to something happening in your life that but enjoy. I'm getting, take a breath, take a breather. For a lot of you, a lot of us, again, when you've been in these spiritual battles, it's kind of like you're hyper alert, and you're getting in a place where, again, you can slow down and take a breath. 33, you could be seeing number 33. It says a lucky shirt, love, peace, hope. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. So, Soul Tribers, again, for a lot of you, when you're going through that spiritual warfare, it was a lot to get your truth out, to speak up. And again, now it's kind of like you have the green light. So now you can speak up and move on, doing what you need to do, pursuing your goal, that you love, something you love to do, and that will improve the life for you and your family. Again, a lot of you, you're about creating a legacy, generational wealth, and it's like, yeah, you get the lucky shirt. Now it's your time to keep it pushing. And here we have 1551 says to hold your vision, manifestation, abundance, money, dream, vision, and prosperity. So a lot of you at this point, you're really focused on your career, your job, moving forward. Because again, for a lot of you, things could have kind of seemed delayed, slowed down, stagnant for a while. And again, our season is coming up. So I guess a lot of you, for whatever reason it is, again, that's good. You're taking care of your business. So hold your vision, focus on the good, and maintain your concentration on the outcomes and desires. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Wow, this is beautiful. I love that. So, for a lot of you, yes, you're brave, you're courageous, You've been through a lot, and even with that, you didn't allow it to make you bitter. You became better because of it. And it's like you've come too far now. For some of you, you're this close to whatever it is that you're about to accomplish. So hold your vision. And even if you feel as if it's far away, you're asked to keep hope alive. Keep your eyes on the prize, basically there. And look, I love it. So you could be seeing 777, perseverance. So for a lot of you, it hasn't been easy. I'm seeing the chariot. It's like it has not been easy. You've been doing a lot of spiritual work as well. Again, you're courageous, like the card says, very much determined, strong will. It's kind of like you're too stubborn to stop. When you know what you're doing and you know that you got that thing, it's drop inside of you, you're gonna ride it till the wheel fall off. I'm telling you. So for a lot of you here, it says change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, enlightenment. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. So for a lot of you, it's kind of like you're an intuitive. The answers are within you. You will know what to do. For a lot of you too who have gone through a lot of upheavals, a lot of hardship in your life, change your perspective. You're not a victim, you're an overcomer. Don't allow your past to define you. Just keep going. You learned a lot from your past, whether it's your mistake, just people, life, spiritual warfare. You learned a lot, and a lot of you're enlightened now. You know better. It's like the scales are falling off of your eyes. It's like you are so smart. You're so capable. But it's like, again, sometimes after you go through those things, it's kind of like coming back from war. Then you have the after effect, feeling like that wounded warrior. And the encouragement here is don't look at yourself like that. Don't put your life, compare your life. Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare your life with anybody else. Oh, at this age I should have had, or whatever. Yes, even if you've had delays and challenges in your life, just know that when it comes to God, you're not too early, you're not too late. You are right on time. Everything is happening in divine timing. So instead of, you know, being miserable and beating up yourself, be like Paul. Count it all joy when you go through diverse tests and temptations, because the truth is that if you didn't go through those hardships that built you up, now you're strong, especially if, spiritually, emotionally. I mean, it's like you're a force to be reckoned with. You've learned so much. You wouldn't have had these knowledge. Now you have wisdom where you can, we have here 1551 talking about communication. You have so much wisdom now, so much knowledge that you can share with others. And again, with your alignment and doing what you love, again, it's like your purpose is not for you, it's for other people. But the wisdom you will keep, the lessons you keep, that's yours. Like the saying, you never see a fruit tree eating its fruit. So for all the things that you've gone through, that tree of wisdom, it's now bearing fruits. So when people encounter you, whether it's your messages, whether you meet them on the street or wherever, and you're giving them an encouraging word, that's a fruit that they're picking off of your wisdom that you've learned from the leaves and the branches of your tree. When people are feeling weary and tired too, and life, it gets hot, They can stand under your tree, they can pick a fruit, get a word of encouragement, and you give them shelter from the sun. So this is it. Is like for a lot of you, it's the things that you've gone through that will carve out your purpose. Because right now you're in alignment. You're in alignment. You may be questioning what next, what it is that I have to do, God. And you're encouraged here to do what you love. What is it that you don't want to see people keep on going through and being hurt over and over? That may be your calling. That may be your purpose. So I love that. So here we have, so just a few more encouraging messages. Again, the first card, it says bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. I love this, soul tribers. So for a lot of you, again, to look forward to with your alignment, because again, from your pain comes your purpose, and you'll be able to profit from your pain. This is why nothing that you go through will be wasted. Whether this is God giving you your daily bread, every day your needs will be provided for. It will be provided for. You will also be, the word that you are, the encouragement that you will be imparting to people. For a lot of you, some of you, you probably, you're gonna get paid, compensated for it as well. So again, it's just different ways of you getting the bread. So there'll be a period of prosperity and abundance for you there. Here it says caterpillar. So for some of you, you may feel as if this journey, it's been slow, it's been long. Think about the caterpillar, right? It's not the most beautiful thing to look at. And for a lot of you, people could have thought that, oh, nothing is good is going to amount out of you. But then remember, it's from the caterpillar becomes the butterfly. So for a lot of you, the lessons that other people have learned or you will learn is never underestimate people. Little is much when God is in it. Okay, so here it says things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, it's only for a season. It's for a season. And sometimes God will move us around. We're in one area for a long time and it's like, okay, I need you to go outside. I need you to do something outside. Change your career. Move from there, because there are people too that God wants you to meet. Where you are right now, you may think you're not compensated properly for it. But at the same time, the bread, which is the word that you're sharing with somebody, wherever you are, it is helping somebody. And the truth is that when you work for God, it's not in vain. God will take care of you. He's taking care of you, no matter how little it is. But right where you are right now, that is exactly where you're supposed to be. Because there is something that you're going to learn there, so that you will either go back to your community, or when you start again somewhere else, you have that as a testimony. And that's what make your life different from other people, because a lot of people don't have anything to share. They have nothing to talk about. They have nothing to reference anything to. So people will think or say that you're know it all, but it's all because you're open to different possibilities. Slow and steady wins the race. Things will not always be this way. You have this lucky shirt. For a lot of you, again, where you are is a stepping stone for where you will be next. You're in training right now. There's always room to grow and learn, and you can learn from anybody and anything. It says here, mountain road. You are on the road to success. I love it. So, again, with the mountain road, it's a mountain. Mountain is not pleasant to climb, but at the same time, you are on the road to success. While you're going through what looks challenging, what looks difficult, it is going to lead you to success. And so you could be doing something that's not traditional, something that doesn't make sense to even you sometimes. When is this going to end? You look up, all you can see is more hill and more rocks. But again, it's like with every turn, there is so much for you to learn. Every time your foot slip, you have a misstep, there is so much to learn. And this is where all of this purpose, your life is so full. And again, 1551 talk about hold your vision. It's like you're going up a mountain. You can't be lollygagging. You can't be, just gazing off. You have to be careful. You're going up. You have to be looking out for animals. You're out there in harsh element. So it's a lot. And no wonder you are basically complimented here of how beautiful, and if I might add, how handsome you are, how courageous you are, and you have such a brave spirit, because not everybody will do this. Some people will just go up a little bit and they say, it's too much. Me go all the way up there. I'm not doing it. I don't care. You could be giving me $1 million. That's too much. But this is how many are called, few are chosen. This road is going to lead you to success. Wherever you are right now, however hard it looks, it's taking you somewhere. Just trust the plan, trust the process, knowing that when you are down to nothing, God is always up to something. This is going to get you to the bread. Slow and steady wins the race. It's going to get you to the bread. And then here we have grapes. So for some of you, you're going to go get the bread and the grapes too. It says time to go out and have fun. So again, our season is coming up soon, Soul Tribers, and maybe you're getting an early start on it. And you're going out and you're having fun. You're enjoying life. For a lot of you, some of you, it's been a while. And you are doing this because, again, you persevere, you went through a lot, and you could just be getting your groove back. It's been a while. It's been a while, especially when you had people out there wearing your energy and, just life busy one after the other. Yes, so I love that for you. And look, then we have the ladder. So for a lot of you, you're climbing towards success. You see that? So again, for the people who are thinking, about this overnight success, and yes, some people may get it quickly overnight, but again, if you don't have integrity to keep you there, then you will lose it just as quick too. So the thing about going up the mountain and the ladder is that you're sure of your footing. You make sure steady, slow and steady. You're building the foundation. My phone just vibrated. So it's like you're building a strong and sound foundation. So yes, don't look around comparing your life with others. It's like the Knight of Pentacles. You're building brick by brick, layer by layer, so that when you get to the top, it will sustain you. It will hold you. You learned many lessons along the way. So by the time you get to the top of the ladder or the top of the mountain, where your success is going to meet you, you are equipped. You are ready for it. So just know that everything happens for a reason, okay? So, yeah, so for some of you this week, you could find yourself maybe defending yourself, with something, an idea, maybe accepting something. It says, let your feelings tell you how to, with the moon here. So, some of you, you will be trusting your intuition this week as well when it comes to your spirituality, to your ultimate experience. You'll be trusting your psychic knowledge. You'll be going within, that Pisces energy. It says resulting from the indecision of or about. So, whatever it is, the indecisions that you have this week, again, you don't even need to go to anybody to ask them. Trust your intuition. Go within. You already know. You already know the answers. When it comes for some of you, this could be whether you defending yourself or accepting something when it comes to the fourth house, like making decisions about your home and your family. Do what makes you feel secure. For a lot of you, that's what you'll be doing, and you're looking for, people who will support you, and you're looking at your families and friends, how supportive are they of you as well. So for some of you, you could be thinking about doing something home base again, with the fifth house when it comes to your creation. Some of you could be doing an investment, doing something where it may seem risky or, a gamble. But for a lot of you, you're going to have, it says with the trust of a child. So you're going to have this trust, this belief, this faith, that whatever you're doing, it will be of service to others. You're doing what is good for you and your family as well when it comes to your sixth house, your job. So again, just a little at a time. It says do a little at a time, whatever it is that you're doing here, because you want to keep that fun. And even if, in the fifth house, if it has to do with love and your romantic life as well, you know, you could be thinking about spicing things up, make it fun, and just playful. And even if it's a career, your job, you want to, have fun with it so that it doesn't become, especially if you are doing something for yourself. So that way you keep the spark going there as well. So that's awesome. So again, it's for some of you, you'll be looking at your relationships, your partnerships already, this week are coming up to see the cooperation. How balanced is it? Am I giving too much? Am I overdoing too much? For some of you, you're gonna be questioning your purpose. Who are you? Who am I? Your desires and your actions when it comes to this first house. So, for a lot of you, there are things that you will have to do on your own at this time, or you'll be doing on your own, like a solopreneur kind of thing. So you'll be creating something. You'll be bringing something to life with the sun card here. You could be gaining the respect of persons around you as well. When it comes to what you're able to create, for a lot of you, you'll be getting some form of power, getting and using power. There'll be a major change coming in your life for a lot of you this week as well. You'll be doing something in a big way, in a grand way. So that's good. That's good for you. I love that, soul tribers. So as far as finance and stuff like that, block out any distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what is important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So, again, you're advised to block out any distractions this week. For a lot of you, you have, blessings coming in, blessings in store for you. Again, just keep your eyes on the prize. The race is not for the swift, the battle is not for the strong, but it's for those who endure to the end. Okay, just know that at the end of the all of that, there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for you. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerful positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So, again, use positive affirmations when it comes to your job, your money. Speak life into your money. Again, the power of life and death is within your tongue. So some of you, if you're out there working, you may get a raise or a promotion as well. That could be coming up. It says here, no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never truly spiritually. Take back your God given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality, soul tribers. So no more complaining. No more complaining about this mountain. No more complaining about how life is unfair. And look at them, they don't have to. All of us, we have our own journey, our own hill to climb. It's not up to us how they climb it. If they climb it, if they took shortcut, that's their business and God. Just keep your eyes on your ladder, keep your eyes on your mountain, and you will get to your success. In the long run, it will be proven how everybody got there, okay? So make sure that because again, like I was saying before, the power of life and death is in your tongue. Whatever you speak when you're complaining, you're also bringing it to life. And guess what? You probably have enough people out there wanting to see you fail, fall short, so you don't need to add to their collection. Okay, so you need to speak life into whatever it is that you're doing, believing in yourself, think positive thoughts, raise your vibrations, okay? Because so that you can attract those healthy and good things. All right? No more complaining. I love that. It says gratitudeless. So again, with the grapes, you're going out, you're having fun, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you will discover the amazing generosity of this university. This I was gonna say this university. But when I see universe, I see God. So basically, again, when the praises go up, the blessings come down. So for some of you, you may be going out, it's a part of, and every day is a day of Thanksgiving. Okay, so you may be celebrating, and I think it's good to celebrate every milestone. Acknowledge you've been through a lot. You deserve, whatever it is that you're treating yourself with, and just keep giving God thanks because something great is in store for you. God has great things in store for you. I love that. And then let's look lastly at what animal spirit or what animal character rather you need to embody this week. or maybe for some of you moving forward, maybe you love these animals, I don't know, or creatures. But basically, let's see. So we have there, some of you, I don't know if you like shark, that was at the top. Okay. Well, here we have Gaia. So that's Mother Earth. So it says harmony, abundance, wholeness, and forgiveness. So for some of you this week, it's forgiven and healing, have maintained harmony and balance. Again, abundance is coming in your life. You're in alignment. So you're going to feel wholeness. 46 is 10. So for a lot of you, you just wrapped up a cycle here and you're focused, you're blocking out distraction. You learn how to do that, and that's great. And then we have again 10. So wow. So for a lot of you, you could be seeing 10 10. It says here fire. So creation, destruction, beginning, and expression. So for a lot of you, you know, it's having that fire ignited inside of you. So even if it may seem as if things are slow with this caterpillar here, you're asked to, you know, ignite this passion, this fire within you. You're meant, you know, again, the fire can create and it can destroy, you know. So it's like you have to be careful what you focus on here, okay? Make sure that your energy is in the right direction, using words of affirmation. Again, it says words of abundance. So your tongue can bless you and it can curse you, right? So be careful of how you're speaking over your life and your situation. You're not complaining how slow you're going and all of these things. You know, I know we're humans and sometimes we forget. So I'm here. I'm reminding you and myself to keep our eyes on the prize. You have the lucky shirt. So again, whatever what I get from that too is like whatever is for you, it's for you. You're not gonna miss it because you're on the path. You're on the path here. Things will not always be the same. A change is coming. So a change is coming. That's what divine is saying. A change is coming. So you already have the lucky shirt, okay? So, you know, get ready for new beginnings and expressing yourself, you know? So, yeah, get that fire going. All right. Okay, eagle. And I believe this is our bird soul drivers. Yeah. Vision, freedom, authority, and inspiration. So again, when they go low, you go high. And, you know, getting away, blocking out distraction. So as you get higher, they can't take the air up, so they will fall off. So for a lot of you, you're encouraged here again to hold the vision. Hold the vision. The eagle's eyes vision is 2020, and we have vision here on the card again. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like you are free. You are free. You have authority. You're a boss, you're a leader, you're an inspiration for others. And again, talk about, you know, sharing your ideas with the world and all of these things. You know, manifesting is like you have power to speak life, in your situation as well, seeing things from a higher perspective. So just know that, you know, it's like, again, trouble doesn't last always. Even though this mountain, it may be hard, but, you know, just think about when the view when you get to the top. You know, think about something positive. You know, again, like the eagle, you have that bird's eye view. When you get to the top, how good it will be to look down and look at, wow, how far you've come, and just feeling so proud of yourself. You know, what you built, what you work on, thanking God you didn't give up, you didn't give in. Oh yeah, it's a lot to be grateful for when you get up there, but sometimes it's to hold the vision to get there. You know, that's the hard part. So the falcon is another one that came out. It says focus again, action, purpose, and aspiration. So number three could be your number for some of you, number two here. So again, just focus, take action, keep moving. You can rest, but just don't give up. You know, you're tired going up the mountain, going up the ladder, rest, but take action. Keep it moving, keep it pushing, because every step, you know, it's one step closer to getting to the success. Okay, so you're in your purpose for a lot of you, or you know, so for some of you, you're climbing and getting to the top. That's where you're gonna be aligned with your purpose as well. And just keep the vision, keep it going. And then we have snow leopard, mystery, agility, belief, and sensitivity. So for some of you, you could be very sensitive around especially low vibrational people at this time. It's like pay attention to energies as you're going out and even hanging out with people as well. For some of you, it's like you're going to be a little bit more mysterious with what you have going on, what you're building, what you're working on. You know, believing more in yourself as well. You're going to basically raise your vibration in that area, the way that you speak to yourself, the way that you see things in life, changing your perspective. Again, the falcon and the eagle, you know, is like rising above adversity, seeing things from a higher level. I love that. I love it. That's beautiful. Okay. So you could be holding things, whatever you're working on, a little bit closer to your heart. You know, not sharing it, not telling a lot of people. Even if they say you're mysterious, let them. Albatross, albatross, faith, endurance, journey, and hope. Wow. So for a lot of you, you have gone through a lot with that 7-7 perseverance, and you kept the faith. You endured that journey, the hope journey with the mountain and the ladder. Yes. And you see the albatross, you see all these birds. I mean, 23 again, that's 5. So for a lot of you, you know, your faith, this is what I'm saying. It's like you're going to be sharing with others, you know, about your faith too. And even with you reflecting, looking over your life, you're going to, you know, like you're reminiscing, going down memory lane. You're going to be looking at your life as at everything, all the things that you endured, how far you came, you and divine, with this journey, and you'll be happy that you didn't give up, you didn't give in. And it's like that is going to make your faith even stronger. And for a lot of you, just a complete change of perspective. Like I said, I love, you know, the birds here. You know, it's a lot of, again, raising your vibration, going higher, seeing things from a higher perspective. And like I said, the eagle, that's us. I love it. I love it, Soul Tribers. That's beautiful. I think I'll end right there. But yeah, so it looks great to me. It looks pretty good. Like I said, a lot of good things coming in. God has great things in store for you, for us. So it's pretty positive. Yes, maybe, you know, the mountain and the caterpillar, you think, oh Lord, but it will be worth it after all. It will be worth it after all. After all of these trials, you'll be happy that you hung in there, and for all the wisdom that you got. I'm telling you, see, these are the things that people will be jealous of you for, because again, your testimony, they will not do what you have done, but they'll be jealous, want to copy it. They will even love to copy your struggles, because, of how beautiful your testimony will be. So, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. No cross, no crown, no test, no testimony. So, this is beautiful. You will be able to share your testimony of how you overcame. So, I love it for you, Soul Tribers. Until next time, take care and be blessed.